What's going on, fellas? It's your boy John coming at you with another video from my house. Do excuse the format, it is in portrait mode. I personally do not like it when videos are shot in this, but I've literally got no other way that I can record this from my home. Okay, I've got a bit of a cranky voice today, but yeah, it is what it is, right? It's day 109, okay, of semen retention, or nofap, whatever you want to call it. And this is for the newer guys who are probably just starting your journey. Okay, you just heard of semen retention or nofap. Okay, and you're wondering, you've got a few questions on your head. I think because I've gone past 100 days, I am a bit more qualified than I was maybe 30 days ago to talk a little bit about the benefits, but do rest assured, every single day is a learning curve. Okay, every single day, I don't watch porn, I don't jerk off, I don't think about sex, or you're a guy, you're going to think about sex, but you don't act on it, you don't lust, you don't engage in degenerate behavior, okay, subhuman behavior. Every single day is a day of victory. Okay, every single day is a day where you can give yourself a pat on the back because you outwitted the devil for that day. So be proud, don't care what day you're on. Day 5, day 10, 20, 30, 100, 200, a year, 5 years, 6 years, 10 years, okay? Doesn't matter. What matters is you are getting rid of that vice, okay? That devilish enticement. You read the Bible, it talks all about enticement, how the devil will entice you every single day. How even Jesus was enticed for 40 days and 40 nights, okay? The devil's within all of us. And he's going to try and entice you to do things that are ungodly, that are going to lead you away from your higher self and bring you to your lower self. But let's stay away from the spiritual mumbo jumbo. Let's get back on topic. Okay, so the first question I think a lot of newbies are going to have are, how long does it take to see the benefits? Okay, and by the benefits I mean confidence. Okay, confidence, less social anxiety. Okay, deeper voice, high energy. Okay, women attraction. You know, that's a big one that a lot of people want to see. What else? You know, control over emotions, being calm, being confident in your own skin, goes back to confidence, higher self-esteem. Okay, basically getting your mind, body, and soul all in sync with each other. Okay, nofap and semen retention are not going to fix your problems. Okay, they're not going to fix your external problems. Your external problems are there for you to be. They're there to be dealt with on a case-by-case basis. What semen retention and nofap is going to do for you is fix your head, and it's going to align your body, your mind, and your soul. That's what it's going to do. Okay, it's going to give you that control over your life. That is why you should be doing nofap and semen retention. You should not be doing it for externals. You should not be doing it for attraction. You should not be doing it for women attraction or people attraction. You should not be doing it so that you get smiles from women. You should not be doing it for anything other than yourself. Okay? So, I would say you will start to see benefits on the 7th day when you first start out. Okay? First day, day 0, you don't jerk it for 7 days. You don't watch any porn for 7 days. On the 7th day, you are going to feel a shot of confidence, of zero social anxiety, of crazy energy, okay, courage. You're going to feel like you're on top of the world on 7 days, okay? But that's it. That's your first taster for what nofap and semen retention is going to do for you. Might be 7th day, might be the 8th or the 9th. But it's around that period, those 3 days, okay? After the 7 days, sometimes it's the 6th day, sometimes it's after. But it's around that period, 6, 7, 8, 9, around that time. After that point, you may be on a little slow ride, but I reckon those first 2-3 weeks are going to be the best time you're on nofap or semen retention before you hit the flat line. Okay, the flat line varies from person to person. It could start on day 5, it could start on day 20, it could start on day 60. It doesn't really have a statistical average when it comes to the flat line. It can hit you whenever it wants to hit you. I had my flat line on my second streak. My flat line hit me on day 20, lasted for around a week. Then it came back again on day 50. That lasted for around a week, and then I had another one that was from day 70 to day 80, and then it got to day 90, and everything kind of stabilized after that. And if I have a flat line now, the effects are definitely much more dampened than they were previously, because the flat line that I went through before, when I was in the early stages of NoFap, was that a fucking roller coaster. Damn, those were the days. I look back on those days now, I'm like, wow, I went through that, Jesus. I would say by 100 days, because I can only speak from experience here, by 100 days, you know, yes, you do have a shit ton of more energy, okay? You are a shit ton more confident in yourself. Doesn't make you a Superman, okay? If you want to talk to that girl, you're going to have to go up and speak to her. NoFap is not going to take away the approach anxiety, but what it will do is, when you do approach the girl and you get past that little bubble of fear, everything should ride pretty smoothly after that, because you're going to be authentic. NoFap makes you authentic, makes you honest and truthful. You will literally just be yourself, as I'm doing right now. Okay, there is no facade, there is no lying, there is no gaming, there is just you. And you're going to show up, you're going to show her exactly who you are, and if she responds to you positively, good. If she doesn't respond to you positively, good. You're gonna walk away because you don't care. You won't care because you are now yourself, and there is nothing you can do to change it. And by yourself, I mean your positive, true masculine self. Okay? And that is what you're going to experience if you do approach a female. You're going to just talk about what you want to talk about. You're going to lead the interaction how you want to lead it. You're going to say what you want. You're going to walk away when you want. You're not going to be hanging on to every last one of her words. You're not going to be people pleasing. You're not going to be sucking up to her. You're not going to be a yes man. You're going to be very, very true to who you are. I would say that NoFap really does make you a man of principle. Okay, because you've embarked on this journey, and if you've lasted as long as I have on day 100, I'm on 107 or something, but still, if you've lasted that long, you're definitely disciplined. You definitely have developed your willpower and the part of your brain that says no to other people and yourself, most importantly yourself. So need I say, NoFap does make you a ton more assertive because you just know your own principles. You know what you're going to stand for and what you won't stand for, and you're going to be grounded in it, and you're going to walk away from people and things that are a detriment to your psychological, emotional and mental and physical health. Okay, I would say before you see the true benefits, i.e. when you're fully healed, I would give it 6 months. Okay, maybe even longer for some people. I've heard stories of people who have been in flat lines, you know, after years of doing NoFap. I hope I'm not one of those people, and I hope you're not either, but who knows, man. The damage that we've been doing to ourselves since we discovered that our little pecker could make us feel good. You know, it's been a good 10 years. Yeah, 10 years of damage, so. But 10 years versus 6 months, I think you can see what you'd rather do, right? You'd rather just go through the 6 months of pain to be healed rather than have another 10 years of death, because that's what you were. You Leonard Banks, he says, you when you were jerking off, you were the walking dead. Okay, you were dead. You were just pretending to be alive, which is the truth. Okay, you were the walking dead. So, long story short, I would say it will take around 90 days for you to stabilize. But to be truly healed, I would say 6 months personally. 6 months before your head and your body and your soul are just aligned now, where you don't have any of the problems that you used to have when you were fapping every single day. Okay? Because that's what we're trying to get rid of. We're trying to heal ourselves, we're trying to fix ourselves, we're trying to be better men and you know, the damage that fapping was doing to us. You know, compulsive fapping is the key word here. Fapping once in a while, do you. I don't agree with it, but you do you. But compulsive fapping is what we were doing. Okay, we were doing it 3 times, 4 times a day. That shit is not good. Okay, every time you jerked it, not only did you waste valuable nutrients, but you were damaging your psychological view and your subconscious view of the world. You were killing yourself, literally killing yourself every time you jerked it, because you were a slave to it. You were a slave to the pleasure, a slave to the sensation, a slave to the women, a slave to the media, to the digital world. You were a slave to things that weren't you. Okay, if you've been doing that for 10 years, it's going to take a while before you start to realize you are the king. You are the man, and you follow your own word. You don't follow anybody else's word, you follow your own. Okay, that's why a lot of people who jerk off compulsively are weak men, because they are slaves to other people and other things in the external world. Because they look to the external world for pleasure. Men, we look within, we look at our integrity, we look at our principles, and we look at our virtues. That's what gives us our fulfillment in life. So, I would say personally, 90 days to stabilize, 6 months to be completely healed, but to be on the safe side, let's say a year. Okay, let's just say a year, 365 days before you are a-okay and you have rid yourself of that disease. Does that mean once you've reached a year, 6 months or 90 days that you go back to your fapping habits? I think you're going to be the judge of that, not me. I would not say, let's say there's a guy who's recovering from alcoholism. If he's gone through 90 days without relapse, would you say now, okay, you can go back to your old habits, you can go for a drink here and there in the pub, you can go for a bender, alright, would you say that to a coke addict, a heroin addict? I don't think so. I think you'd say you stay away from that substance because it was killing you. Same goes for this, okay? The only time where a man should get sexual pleasure is with a real woman. You want to release, you want to have sex, you want the sexual pleasure, go find yourself a woman. Go find yourself a girl, go and do it with her. It's normal to do it with a girl. It's biologically designed for you to do that. You are not biologically designed to have a harem of digital women available at the click of a button whenever you want. You're not designed for that. And if you were designed for it, the human race would have died out pretty fucking easily, because that's not possible. Okay, you are designed to do it with a real woman, not at the click of a button, because now you become a slave to your own lust. Not a good place to be. Okay, gentlemen, so that's going to be it. I hope that answers some of the newbies' questions. If any more newbies have any more questions to ask, guaranteed, granted, I'm not the most qualified person, because I've only gone through 100 and so days, and I'm going to be making more videos to document more of my journey. God, my voice is so cranky. But I will share the experiences that I've gone through recently and so far, okay? Because I've gone through 100 days, and I do know that I can impart some wisdom that I've gathered on my journey, okay? So I hope that helped you, and if you've got any more questions or suggestions, I'm more than willing to get back to you and help you guys out, okay? That's why I'm here. I'm here to help you guys out, because we're all going through a difficult time, okay? We're all going through a difficult time, but it's a journey that's bloody well worthwhile, alright? Take it easy, I'll see you in the next one.